We are approaching Kuala Lumpur. This plane from Vietnam we are approaching, and it's evening time. I am arriving in the evening, and what I can say, I like Kuala Lumpur. The airport is clean, big, organized, and you know where to go. Almost all airports are like that, but this is a pretty big airport. From the airport, I hired a taxi to my Airbnb. I had somewhere in Central. I decided to hire Grab. I didn't have cash, so I used Grab. I went to my accommodation, and unfortunately, I got a place that was not my proper room. It was a 3-bedroom, and the owner gave me a bigger room because my 1-bedroom was still occupied. So I got the 17th floor with a beautiful view. I had an amazing view. I have this Kuala Lumpur tower, like this. I went for a walk a little bit, and I enjoyed it. This monorail they have pretty nice. I was in this area, not really a nice district, but people can eat food outside. As you can see, this is a Muslim country, but very relaxed, I can say. That's pretty nice. Many different choices of food, and you can see everything good when I walk around these 2 towers, Kuala Lumpur Twin Towers. Pretty nice. I bought some food lamb with rice. Nice, very nice food. I'm coming back and I feel a little bit like in Bangkok, really the same feeling. Maybe just looks less busy. Next day, again, go around. The weather was very hot, so a few times I went across markets. I decided to go by underground. Tickets are very easy to buy. Underground looks very nice. That was a surprise for me. They have separate sections for women. Few train cars are designated just for women, while the rest are for everyone. Very clean, spacious, air-conditioned everywhere. So I'm on top of one of the apartments. I want to see how apartments look like. What the standard of apartments in Kuala Lumpur is. Tall buildings, always with swimming pools, with gyms. Pretty nice. From the apartments, just a few stations from central Kuala Lumpur, you can see all of central Kuala Lumpur. And for very cheap, I can say just a few $100s you can rent apartments in Kuala Lumpur. Developing more and more, we can see that the Malaysian economy is doing very well everywhere. You can see cranes. Now, I decide to go to this temple, this cave temple. First entrance, so many entrances are free, and we are welcomed by a number of monkeys. Pretty nice, something different. You expect that in Kuala Lumpur you will have just mosques, but you have multicultural. So you have temples, you have mosques, and that made me feel very good. So you have a multicultural community. That part was a little bit less busy, but close to the main attractions, so the cave or temple had more and more people. And a lot of pigeons. I feel like in Europe, when you have hundreds of pigeons and people feed them. Very similar view like in Europe, but around the temple, you feel completely different, pretty nice. I was a little bit late to reach that one. It was not so busy. The statue is very tall. Lord Murugan's statue is 42.7 meters, 140 feet tall. I need to walk to the top. There are 272 steps to reach the Batu Caves. You need to pay for entrance, but the entrance fee is really small and definitely worth going. When you reach the top, you have a very beautiful view of Kuala Lumpur. One cave is very nice inside, but the view from outside as well. Many temples inside that cave. Very tall, maybe around 100 meters tall. Impressive. For each of the temples, you need to pay to pray. It's like entrance tickets, people pay something. So I skipped that part and I went up another set of steps quite a lot. This is like an open cave. You can see the sky and the view from another side. I expected that cave to be cleaner, but one of the attractions was monkeys in that cave. People feed them adult monkeys and child monkeys. This one took food from the child. We can see hierarchy in the monkey world. That was a kind of attraction for me. Not so often you see monkeys. Definitely, as you can see, monkeys have an easy life because food from temple. After that, I bought some presents in that cave from Kuala Lumpur and came back to Central. Stop is Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur. Definitely recommend to see. I didn't buy anything here, I was just looking for nice food. You can buy this fake Class A bags. This is not original stuff you can buy here in this Chinese market. Southeast Asia has this kind of place where you can buy cheap stuff. I decided to go to a restaurant, Chinese, very popular. There was a queue there and food looked very yummy. I decided to buy food here. That restaurant was very popular. And I was waiting quite long for food. I got some fish, very nice. Then back by underground again from Chinatown to my place. People enjoying life nighttime. This is another place with many pubs. In that area, what was nice for me, you could buy alcohol. Everywhere else was very difficult to buy alcohol, but on that road, you could buy beer, cocktails. Nice place and extremely popular for tourists. The price was cheap, but alcohol was more expensive than Bangkok. Still, it was half the price of London. Alcohol in Kuala Lumpur is not the cheapest. I think I got some mojito or other cocktails. Next day, next trip across Kuala Lumpur. That time, I wanted to see the tallest building. I was very close to it. plan was to go to the two towers, Kuala Lumpur's towers. I visited them, but unfortunately tickets were sold out to the bridge. I decided to go just around because I heard there is a very beautiful park. Definitely a place to visit. Fountain attraction was nice, a little bit wet after rain. Because I couldn't make the tower, I made many videos from that place. I go around, I enjoy being in that park. After that, I went to the next place, the Central Market. Central Market is very close to Chinatown, another attraction to visit. I decided to buy this vegetarian food. As you can see, this is Indian. Why Indian? Because it's multicultural. Malaysia's population is approximately 60% Malay, 21% Chinese, and 7% Indian. So it's a multicultural country, nice. I tried this new food, pretty spicy, coconut, and went around again. Very close to sunset. Main show comes after sunset. I was in a good place, good time. Just waiting a few minutes. This is the main river. It is the Klang River, the main river running through Kuala Lumpur. This is the Jamek Mosque, Masjid Jamek, one of the oldest mosques in Kuala Lumpur, built in 1909. Illumination starts blue color. From the mosque, they start playing. This is the Islamic call to prayer, known as the Adhan, performed before each of the 5 daily prayers, including the one at sunset, Maghrib. I go around. That would happen, the steam starts on the water. Still background sounds from the mosque, and these lights, this steam, amazing. I wanted to reach that bridge. So I did. I went around, mystic feeling. After that, I spent quite a long time there. Walked again to see real Kuala Lumpur old city. Maybe less for tourists, but I enjoyed. I go around again from this mosque and again reach Chinatown. I decided to go again to Chinatown to eat in a nice restaurant by the road. This time, more spicy food. I chose spicy fish. Then it started raining, very heavy rain, and I decided to take Grab to get to my place. When rain started, all businesses almost immediately closed. It was too rainy. Even in the rain, people wear t-shirts, yeah. That is the advantage of tropical country. Arrived at the hotel. This is the next day. This is my room. This is how this looks from outside. I decided to go to a tower. I couldn't make it to the Kuala Lumpur tower because tickets were sold out, so I went to another tower. Walking was very hot. It was very hot at that time. And as you can see, what was my destination, yeah. So it was easy to get to that place because it's extremely tall, yeah, so navigation, even without Google Maps, you could get to that place. And what I decided, I didn't go to the viewing deck. I decided to go for lunch. Tickets were not so expensive. I was hungry. I wanted to experience something new, and I bought tickets for lunch. You can see floor, which floor, 200 something. It was on the 282-meter level of the Kuala Lumpur Tower, and the surprise was so nice food, so many choices of food, drinks, an amazing view. And the floor where all tables were moving 360, so when you eat, you have a 360-degree view. That was an amazing experience. You are on 282 meters above the ground level and you can see the whole of Kuala Lumpur. That was an amazing experience. Yeah, so we can see this tallest building. I tried many different dishes. With some American people also, the place was very popular to visit. Lunch was not so expensive, and dinner as well, let's say, maybe acceptable price for that view. Going to this tower was better than going to the Twin Towers Bridge, because I was above that level, and the view this rotation that is extremely nice. So definitely a better experience, nice food, and I enjoyed. I think you can stay like 2 hours at this lunchtime, and you can have the whole cycle, you can say, experience. Toilet, you can even pee on the 200-meter level, what I can say, clean and an experience. Note, there was a sign in the toilet saying, please do not stand on the toilet. This is common in some Asian countries where people are used to squatting toilets. I went out. I had already done checkout in the morning, so I took one last bit of time to walk around. I enjoyed being there. And yeah, walking around. Whenever I walk in that kind of place, the local one, I feel like, how does it feel to live there? Yeah, how it feels. And I think it's a good place to live. I went inside that coffee shop because I wanted some internet. I didn't have Wi-Fi. And honestly, not so many coffee shops provide Wi-Fi. That was a surprise. Not so many coffee shops provide Wi-Fi, and I couldn't check anything. But I already bought matcha and some sweets, but I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I didn't enjoy so much. I didn't enjoy. And it started to rain. I had a plan to visit one place more, but it started raining. And I had to go like a few kilometers to another place, and this was really local. As you can see, this is not for tourists. And here I got lost. Honestly, I checked Google Maps. They gave me some direction, and I thought that was toward my destination, but it was not. And I couldn't go through this big road junction on foot directly, so I got lost a little bit. I made it. I wanted to go to a big shopping mall, to a restaurant. And yeah, I made it. But as you can see, that place was better to reach by Grab or by train. So that day, as you can see, I did quite a lot of steps. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, these are the days when I walked. So it was pretty busy for me. I did quite a lot of steps in Kuala Lumpur, so pretty active. After dinner, it was time for me to head to the airport. I booked a Grab again, and the driver was really nice. He even spoke good English, which made the ride more enjoyable. This trip was definitely one of my busiest. My flight was from Kuala Lumpur to Davao, with a stop in Manila. So this part of the journey was the flight to Manila. Now here's the funny bit. My neighbors on the plane were all covering themselves. I couldn't tell if they were just shy, or maybe celebrities trying to hide from paparazzi. And that pretty much sums up my trip to Kuala Lumpur.